Hey guys, March 21st, 2026, Saturday. And it's 1:50. That's it. It's only 1:50. Anyway, I was getting for you guys yesterday my shirt. Gypsy Soul. To the right. um there was some kind of huge, did I shoot this video? Anyway, release. It was, no, thank you, they're correcting me, not a release, but a cracking open, um like your heart, like your body, something opened up. So only you guys know what that means for you. I'm just telling you what came through. A lot of shit came through and I didn't write it down. I was sitting in my car and I really wish I would have. Maybe I'm just too, I don't know. I just put my hair in a pone. I haven't had my hair in a pone in a long time. I gotta do the bang thing, but yeah, so a lot of releasing. Just get a notification. Just get a notification. Yeah. And you know, in this like releasing, you've like taken control of your thoughts, of your life, of your human, of your life. Only allowing in, not letting anything, no matter how close they are to you, anything affect your space. You can have empathy and all that, but you know what I mean? You're not owning it anymore. It's not ruining your day. And you're only looking at what part that you play in any given situation, right? So you're taking on responsibility. You're owning what you think and how you feel. You're owning that. Because of our, go over to my Light of Love channel. I don't think it's saved in the description. I'll have to save it in the description, but it'll be in the description box. That's where we'll be doing, these 15-minute walks in the sun, and I'm just starting that. It's something new. So I'm working. That's where I'll be doing any of the healing things. It's not going to be the downloaded messages like we do here. That's only going to be here with the cards and stuff. But I want to, I guess I'm being called to separate the healing things from this platform. So now my Light of Love platform is, I'm going to be working with that one. I don't know if anyone's looked at any of those videos because I'm always on this channel. So, on my phone. So I don't know. But, so there's something to that. You feel yourself stepping into this next thing. You're seeing things more clearly about yourself. You've done that. Yeah, thank you. They're like, you've done that deep healing, that inner healing where you're at now in your life. Oh my gosh, I have no shoulders anymore. I got to get my muscle back. And now you've done all that inner healing, and now it's, I don't want to say surface level, but now you're really being, from where you're at now, you owning your shit. You're responsible for how you feel and how you react or respond or not. You're just owning your shit. You're in control. Egypt, doesn't it feel much better? I can only give you an example. I can give you an example of what I'm growing through. And in this example, it's, I have my reasons, which don't even matter, and I'm not even going to say. I'm just not a person that reaches out a lot. Okay? I don't want to get into it. Anyway, so I made it a thing to myself. You know what? I've been like this my whole life, but I don't have to stay that way. It wouldn't hurt me to be more mindful and think about it and reach out. Because I do think of these people. I just never do anything about it. I don't ever send the text or make that phone call. I don't have anything to say. I'm just not a phone person. Well, except for this. Shooting videos. But so I made a choice that I'm going to do better. I guess that's the whole thing. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks or feels, how they feel. We can't change how people view us and what they think. They don't really know. And we have lost that thing to explain because it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is right now. Right now. And tomorrow and the next day. But right now, first. So I made the thing with myself that I'm going to do better and I'm going to reach out more when I think of that. Now my ego part, if the way I was before would have been like, no, fuck that. This is how I am. I'm sorry that you feel so insecure that I've got to call you all, that's a you problem, It's not that difficult. We're family. I love you. You're in the family, whatever. That's a thing where you need constant validation and stuff. That has nothing to do with me, but it's projected at me. So, but then I can also see how it could look like that because, maybe that's their level. It doesn't matter. I'm just responsible for my part. And like I'm saying, the old me, the unhealed me, my egoic part is like, you just need to get over yourself. That's a you problem, but I don't know. Some growing, learning, right? We got past that. It's that ego part we have to get past. That's the one that makes us feel offended and blah 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 and blah blah blah. And ego, like Eckhart Tolle calls it, the pain body. Dr. Wayne Dyer calls it edging God out. Right? That egoic part, it's the trauma child. It's the trauma. It's all the trauma and the hurt that we fucking lash out and react from. It's that inner, what they call the inner child. It's whatever your first trauma, that set the tone for the rest of your life. This is what I learned in my healing. This is what they tell me. It was from the first one you probably don't even fucking remember. There's a reason for that. But it doesn't mean that at that moment, the emotional part of you from that age, you stay that emotional age. And then if you throw drugs and alcohol on top of it, then, you're really not growing mentally. You know what I mean? Like I've seen guys that get on drugs, well, they were real young. They didn't start growing chest hair and start actually becoming like a man until, they quit. In their 30s or 40s, you know what I mean? Which should have been natural. So I don't know about all that, but you know what I mean? I have seen something like that, but I don't know. Somebody got that. You catch my drift. But so the energy yesterday, like this new year, this new thing, you decided like that 15, go over to Light of Love and I'll explain it more there. I'm not going to get into it here. See, this is where I have to train myself and pay attention. But I have a gypsy soul, so I'm like, beep, beep, beep. No, I don't know that beep, beep, beep doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I'm being silly. I've been outside. I got to go back outside. I'm getting antsy. There's just nothing to do out there. I need to go to the park or something. I know it's still early. I might have to do that. It's like 8 minutes away. Pack a whole snacks. I got me snacks. I can crochet there. Put the blanket thing out. Okay. Make it a picnic. Healing. While having fun. I mean, living life. But you guys are doing great. So, like this video or whatever, put a whatever emoji or something in there if you're resonating with this, or tell us your story. Like, hey, yeah, I feel that openness. Yeah, I've done something different. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at things differently. My eyes have been opened, or, whatever. Is this, because it's nice to know that, I guess you don't have to, put yourself out there, but I think people in the collective, and whoever comes across this video or whatever reads your comment, you know, it's I'm hearing paying it forward. It's like people want to hear that somebody else is going through something too. They're not the only one. Because you know how we feel so isolated in our own hurt and healing and stuff that we're going through, that it feels so alone. And we're not. We're going through this shit collectively. Anyway, namaste. I love you guys. Peace.